Gary, you are the founder of Vithit. So what inspired you to create this new drink product?
Yeah, I was originally a professional rugby player. I got injured, did my ankle in and was distraught for months, walking around wondering what I was going to do. And then one day I walked into a gym and I saw people running on treadmills, burning, let's say, 180 calories, and then at the end of it they were drinking sports drinks. And I knew that sports drinks were full of sugar and were very bad for you, and those people on the treadmills weren't losing any weight, so I thought that there had to be another way. So I basically figured, why don't I go and create my own drink, which didn't have sugars and lots of calories.
It's not just making a product, so what else is involved?
If you really take a product from zero to actually creating it, you've got to create your labels, you've got to find a manufacturer, but you can do all this online now, so there's very low barriers to entry. There's lots of cool Irish businesses now starting up in their own room and taking a corner of a factory, and they're renting out spaces and they can get things done for a lot less, and then off the back of that you have to go out and sell it, and I would say sales is your most important tool.
So what are the biggest skills, I suppose, that you've developed yourself starting your own business in this industry?
Yeah, persistence. I don't know if that's a skill, but I got told no many times, and the one thing that I would say, all the best entrepreneurs that I've ever read any of their books or whatever, they just say persistence. You're always just at the edge of making it when most people give up. So many people decide, oh, I've been at this 3 or 4 years, and they just back off and they give up. I never gave up, and actually my company only started to become successful as such after about 8 years of trying.
Naturally, were you a good salesperson?
No, actually.
So you had to develop those skills?
Yeah, very much so. Well, you know, I was always able to have a conversation, there was no problems there, but I had a slight barrier within me to actually go and cold call on a shopkeeper. It was just a thing that I had, and eventually I just had to get over it.
Yeah.
And once I did, I actually turned myself into a sales-loving person. I love calling into shops, I love meeting my customers, and it's become a really positive thing for me.
Now this industry is really tough to get into. So what is the best advice, I suppose, that you could give anyone who'd like to kind of start their own product, get into the food and drink industry themselves? What's the best advice that you could give them?
Yeah, just don't be afraid and stay at it. I mean, our company didn't break even for many years, money-wise. So I would say the one thing that an entrepreneur has to have is pure belief.